Why are Gen Z relationships so cooked? And I feel like the first reason is the more common to our times is social media. And it's the social aspect in general of people care so much about what other people think about not only them but their relationships, right? You have a partner, she's gonna make you post her on social media. If you want her to post you, you're worrying about if she has a social media. And y'all are worrying about how other people view y'all relationship, right? And this is not even just with social media, but I think especially those in girls is you tell your friends everything about your relationship, mostly the bad because people harp on that more and they want to know, oh, was I right in this situation? And your friends a lot of times are gonna kiss your butt and tell you that you were right. And when you're telling your friends constantly the worst of your relationship, or you're going online telling the worst of your relationship, people naturally will start to hate your partner. It's like the whole thing of propaganda, right? Propaganda, you view a person up as a monster, and you paint them out this way, not telling their side of the story, not telling their reason, and not painting them as human. So people hate them. Now, people don't do this on purpose, but when you do it, that's how you have your friends hating your partner, encouraging you to do other things like bad things or whatever. And this is why I feel like a lot of relationships fail because people don't put the relation in relationship. Some things should be private, right? Some things should be kept between you. Every argument does not have to be told. You don't have to tell everything about your partner, even if people are asking, right? Don't always throw them under the bus. You got to think of them as a part of you almost, right? In the Bible, Eve is made out of Adam's one of his ribs, right? So like, why would he go around telling everybody when Eve made him mad every single time? Yes, it's good to vent sometimes. It's good to see other opinions, but every time you're painting a bad image. One of the rules I like to say is if you're gonna say a bad thing about your partner to anyone, you have to also say it good. So it balances out. It humanizes them. Don't evilize or monsterize your partner in front of other people. Because if they hate them, they're constantly telling that they hate them. It'll start infesting in your head. The second reason is people think they need to grind and be solo and do all this to achieve their goals or whatever. But let me tell you something. It's this quote saying, when you are going to your purpose and you're finding it, mysteriously friends will appear to aid you along your journey. And I feel like this is also true as well, especially in a relationship sense. When you are actually grinding towards something, I feel like it's the best time to actually pursue a relationship, right? Now, pursue it with someone reasonably. Don't pursue it with someone who is a money hungry person who is going to constantly like make you break your bold and everything. They understand your situation. Okay, right. So have discernment. But the best things in life usually come at the most uncomfortable times. The best opportunities usually come at the times that are not convenient. You think you need to grind to get a girlfriend. You think you need to grind to be rich to get there, have a girlfriend, but maybe it's not that. You think you need to do this all before you can do this one thing. But a lot of times it's not like that. It's not how life works. Good opportunities will pass you because you're afraid of being not uncomfortable. The love of your life, bury your children or whatever, can pass you because you think you're in the grind mindset, solo self improvement thing, right? I was in this mindset as well too once, but the best things are gonna come at the most inconvenient times. It's just weird. It's how it works because it's a test. It's see can you hold all this? Can you push that weight? I feel like a good partner can push you to limits that like no one else can. Not your mom, not your dad, not your siblings. Maybe your children can. I feel like I heard a lot of that more, but we're not really focused on children right now. But a good partner can push you to that limit. And the third and final thing I would say of why Gen Z dating is cooked is people are scared of love. You're scared of love because it makes you react in a very weird way. And it's almost like a thing of when you're sick, you could have a million problems, but when you're sick, you only have one problem. I feel like when you're in love, the good is great. It feels like nothing can stop you. It feels like you're on top of the world. But when it's an argument or everything, it's like your whole world is crashing down. Everything makes you mad. You want to crash out on everybody. And love is weird like that. I was at a restaurant and I was door dashing. It was this lady. She was on the phone with a friend, and she was like, "Girl, you don't need to worry about anything else right now. You need to worry about your ex viewing your story." And I'm like, "Dang, like people are so like infatuated with love, and it does something to your brain so much that you'll just drop everything just to worry about your ex viewing on your story, right?" And I was just thinking, man, love is weird like that. It can just rewire your whole brain. Now it is dopamine, chemicals, whatever. You can get in that whole ethics, thing of that. But it's very weird in that way, and it's scary because it's unknown, right? I watch also The Boys, and Sister Sage supposed to be like the smartest character, whatever. Um, the one thing she could not calculate was love because it makes people move in very weird ways, not predictable ways, right? It's weird, right? It's something like you can't quantify it. It's very weird. It makes them move out of their own character. Like someone, like you could probably have a stern, it's the stern mean guy, but with his girlfriend, he's like a cute, cat fin boy, whatever. Not just but it's like it makes people move unpredictable. And that is scary for a lot of people. A lot of people do not like that, how to make you move, how to make you act in anger and, in different personality wise. But I say don't be scared, embrace it. Embrace anything. Because I look at it as like, okay, you go into anything, right? Getting in a relationship is two things. You cannot work it all and, just you learn a lesson from it. You enjoyed your time you had, but it just doesn't work. Or you can really meet the love of your life that'll be with you forever. Have children with you if that's something you want to do. Have the experiences, see you at your ups and downs, your lows and highs. I think that trade-off is worth it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I like to think about. I actually have to go to work, literally. I gotta start getting ready right now, but I wanted to get a video out for today. I love y'all. If you like the beginning cinematic type part of the video, check out the new chess video. That's more like cinematography, along with the talking. And if you like a more video like this, talking about like relationships, mental health type stuff, check out the male loneliness video. It's more like this, not heavily edited, still has captions like this one, but I think you'll like it. I love y'all. Peace.